Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy, what is it, a Thursday? Oh, my days are all mixed up this week. Thursday. It's a good Thursday, Cricket. How about that? We got a lot to talk about today. Welcome back to Game On. This is a Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Will, from Game On. And my wonderful co-host is Cricket from sportspicks.locals.com. We're here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. Boy, oh boy, do we got a lot to talk about. NFL Trench Report, gonna dive into that, see if we find some best bets. We got some breaking news in the middle of the night. Well, middle of the night for the East Coast, I guess. First reported by yours truly here at Game On, staying up till the wee hours of midnight on the East Coast just to break this report. You're welcome. But it's nice that these kind of stories actually happen in the middle of the night so we can actually talk about it, because it usually happens right after we get done with this show, and then we have to wait a whole day. But no, you get to hear us first talk about it. That's kind of cool. Hopefully, don't fuck it up. I got a bunch of stories for you today, like just little things here and there. Like an NFL owner trying to get people to feel sorry for him because he had to spend money, which is hilarious. We're going to make fun of him. That we've got, best bet, or not a best bet, but a bad beat that went in my favor that actually was a great win. Could have been on the side of a bad beat, but I was on the opposite. What is that called, Craig? Right?
Yeah.
All we hear about is bad beats. What if you're on the right side of a bad beat?
I'm trying to think. We had a special name for that, and I just call it clean living, man. That's what I've always done.
All right, we'll ask Grok later. See what Grok comes up with.
We'll work on it, man. We have to figure something out for sure.
Yeah, all that and more. But Crick, how you doing this morning?
I'm all right, sir. I'm all right. I'm on a terrible run in hockey, dude. I have lost. Not really a terrible run altogether. I mean, I went up down about 6-7 units last night, but not too bad. We're up like nearly 50 on the year in basketball and hockey. But in hockey right now, dude, I am in the middle of a miserable run. I've lost 7 in a row, and I'm 3-13 in my last 16, bro.
Damn.
And hey, and we're still, even with that 3-13 run, we're still up like 37 units in hockey. So it could be worse, man. We just got to turn it around.
It's called gambling, baby. That's called gambling.
That's why they call it gambling, man, for sure.
Heavy Step says we call it a winner. All right. That sounds boring. All right.
So you can say that is an answer you would have, Steps.
Jamie says the NBA needs to investigate these teams. Injury reports, absolute joke, and the betting community should be in an uproar. Oh boy. Welcome to betting the NBA. That's a Mizzy. Good morning. We're in the end game, fellas.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually been faring pretty decent in the NBA lately. Last few days, anyway.
Pissant's in the house. What a pissant. All right, before we get into everything, I got to tell you about this, Craig.
Tell me about it, man.
Got to tell you about it. Got to talk about the Rumble wallet. Oh, baby. The Rumble wallet. We talked about this for the last week. This thing's awesome. If they can freeze your accounts, shut off your cards, lock you out of your own money overnight. Banks don't protect you. They control you. That's why real financial freedom starts with ownership. Introducing Rumble Wallet, a non-custodial wallet built for people who refuse to give up control. With Rumble Wallet, you don't just buy digital currency like Bitcoin and Tether. You can own Tether Gold, real gold on the blockchain. Through Tether Gold, you get direct ownership of physical gold bars, each one fully allocated for, verifiable by serial number, purity, and weight. This isn't paper gold. This isn't an IOU. This is real gold without bank vault, storage fees, or gatekeepers. You can buy, sell, or move it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even when traditional gold markets are closed. And if you want, Tether Gold can be redeemed for physical gold. That's power. And when you support creators on Rumble, you can tip them directly. Use the Rumble wallet, peer-to-peer and outside the banking system. No permission, no middleman, no cancel button, This wallet is yours forever.
Booyah.
Yeah, it really does. Like, if you like, this is a game changer for like supporting like, content creators. Like, you send Rumble rants and super chats and whatnot, but this right here, this Rumble wallet, right? Your own crypto wallet here. You can look at you can just find you can just find stuff on here on your list, and they don't even have to be live. And you just click send a tip. It goes directly to them. No
Just
fee that goes to the platform that's hosting them or anything like that. It goes directly to them. It's pretty sweet. I will say it is pretty sweet. And I think a lot of people get confused about this. This is a wallet that a crypto wallet that you can use anywhere for anything, anywhere that accepts crypto, like Bitcoin or Tether or anything. You can send it to them. You can receive from them. It's not just for like Rumble or anything like that, or just to send creators. That's just an extra little feature in there. It's pretty cool. So go check it out. Go check out the Rumble wallet today. Go download it. Links in the description of this stream. How about
booyah.
that? Or you can scan that QR code right there. See it? If you want to test it out, see this QR code right here? That goes directly to my wallet. Just if you want to try, I'm here to help you. If you want to try it out and see what this whole tipping thing's like, you just give that thing a scan right there, Rick. Give a little scan. See what
Just the
happens.
tip.
Just the tip. All right. Oh boy, the news that everyone's talking about that broke last night that you heard from yours truly first. You ready? Did you hear about this? Were you asleep?
Nah, I've heard about it. I've been up for a little while this morning. I went to bed early last night. I've been up for a little while.
Drake May is 11-0 when the Patriots are 3+ point favorites and 9-2 against the spread.
I saw that this morning too. That's pretty crazy. It's all over, man.
They shouldn't even play the game.
Why are we doing it? Waste of time.
Hey, people are going to get hurt, risk of getting hurt. I mean, what are we doing?
Yep.
Game
Foolish.
over.
Foolish to even play the game now, man.
Hopeless persistence is shameless self-promotion. I like it. Absolutely. Do whatever you can. It doesn't really work, but I try. Because it just takes one, one time. One time.
One time. Good morning, Alyssa.
Like my biggest video on YouTube that got almost 500,000 views was something I wasn't even thinking about doing. And I ended up just recording the video about this guy that didn't get paid. At least at first, didn't get paid for a winning ticket on the Boston Celtics win the championship.
Yeah, that happened up in Cherokee, just up the road, man.
Yeah, and I just did a quick little video covering it, and the next thing you know, I think got almost 500,000 views. And I go, how? I spent all this time on this other stuff and making these videos, and they don't do shit. And I just randomly record this one.
It's like, yeah, how do we figure out how to make that hit the algorithm? That's what I got to learn.
It's all right. It's all right. We'll learn one day.
One of these days.
John Harbaugh. Jackson Dart has found his coach. He has found his coach. John Harbaugh is finalizing a deal to become the next head coach of the New York Football Giants. How about that, Crick? I was in here yesterday saying this is a done deal. I'd be shocked if he went anywhere else.
Hell yeah, man. Good hire. Whatever. I don't know. I'm so tired of talking about all these bad NFL teams. And they got their coach, and it's been going. It's the worst kept secret in the history of football. But yeah, congratulations, you got your coach and everything, and now we'll see if he can do anything with it.
I want everyone to notice what he just did there. I started off the show saying that this is great. We finally got some breaking news that we get to talk about at first. What does my co-host do? Yeah, this is, I guess, cool or whatever.
I mean, I can only be so excited about some of these.
That's why I love you. It's awesome. That's great. Sounds like you. Hello, good morning, Alyssa. How you doing? I think you just need to wake up, Crick.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away?
Bombs away indeed.
Yep. Bombs away. Ready to go. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Good
it'd
hire.
be interesting. I don't know, man, because he's not like a quarterback's guru. So I guess really, but it doesn't matter. He's like, we talked about this. He's a CEO type of coach that comes in and manages everything. There's the new hot young coaches that are like offensive gurus, defensive gurus, whatever. A little bit more of a different style of coaching that we see from the younger coaches now. And then you got the CEO type that comes in and just makes sure everything is working great. A guy that you can trust to get the job done. So what's really going to be interesting is to see who Harbaugh goes after to make his offensive coordinator, because that's what's going to be key with this. With obviously Jackson Dart and everything like that, because we still don't know. The jury's still out on Jackson Dart. Everyone's, I know all New York fans think he's going to be the next Tom Brady or something, but dude has got concussed in like half the games he plays. So I mean, let's pump the brakes a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, once again, I don't think any one person, whether it be a player or a coach, is going to just fix this team. I'm happy for you, Grass Guy, and Alyssa, all y'all out there, Beardo. We're happy for all y'all. I just hope it works out for you, because y'all will be a miserable franchise if this one don't work out.
That is true. That is true. What was I going to say? Beardo tagged me in this last night. I said, fake news. I'll believe it when Game On reports on it. Literally a minute later, I copied the same photo and posted it. That's why I tagged him in it.
There you go, Beardo. There you go.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, it'll be interesting. I think it's a great day for Giants fans because you got some hope.
What
You
do
got
you
some
think?
hope.
What do you think about Mike McDaniel for an offensive coordinator?
That's what I was about to get to. Yeah, I think he would be good up there. I think McDaniel would be great. He said, I don't know if this is a real quote. It seems like a real quote from Mike McDaniel, but I was reading yesterday that he said, I would take a really good offensive coordinator job over a bad NFL head coaching job for his next gig. And I go, well, that seems like common sense, my man. That seems like, yeah.
It does. Yeah, it does. There's a lot of people that won't take that, though, man. A lot of people turn down that premier OC job to go be the head coach somewhere where they'll be fired within 2
I think
years.
after what he went through down there, went from a bright-eyed and bushy-tailed guy to a cocaine kingpin looking dude. The stress that you would kind of want a little bit of that stress off your shoulders for a little bit,
I don't disagree with you at all, dude. I think after being an NFL head coach and seeing what goes into that and it not necessarily working out the way you wanted it to, yeah, I'd want to take a little break from that shit too. Go back, sit down, let somebody else take the flak for a while, and I still get paid like I'm a real coach.
And now you get to go make a different quarterback look good and be like, see, it was Tua.
It very well could have been. I mean, I'm not so sure that may not be true. Probably a
We
little
don't
bit.
have the details on this contract, but I'll report it here first. It's $20 million a year, 5 years.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what he wanted.
I heard they were still trying to work out the details on all that, but I mean, it was
$20 million a year, 5 years, and $10 million for his staff.
There ain't no fucking body worth that. Nobody. Nobody. There ain't nobody in any fucking sport where a head coach should get paid $20 million a season. That is absolutely retarded.
I think so.
Period. I know so. That is unbelievable to me that we are paying these guys this kind of money. I understand. But what the hell's wrong with $7-8 million a year for a head coach? That's fucking plenty.
That's chump change, man. It's inflation. These guys got to live.
These pieces of
Blame
shit.
New York. Their taxes, man. Blame the taxes, Crick.
I don't give a damn. I don't care. That's ridiculous that anybody's getting
You're telling me a solid, great head coach up there?
No, nobody's worth $20 million to coach a game. Nobody.
Isn't it worth what a backup quarterback's worth?
Think
about it like that. Is he worth what a
playoff last year? He didn't even make the fucking playoffs last year. We're going to pay him $20 million now after he just got fired by his other team. Yeah, that's the most New York Giants thing I've ever fucking heard. Idiots, man. God, this fires me up. I wasn't even trying to get fired up this morning, but that is insane.
He's not worth the backup quarterback. What if he wins the Super Bowl in the next 5 years?
He still ain't worth $20 million fucking dollars a year.
I mean,
no. You telling me you pay $100 million for one Super Bowl?
Yeah,
maybe
I think a lot of franchises would. Ask Jerry Jones. Ask Jerry Jones what he would pay for a Super Bowl.
Oh well, that dipshit. We don't listen to anything
he tells you what body parts he would cut off.
The only way this man's worth $20 million a year is if he wins 4 out of 5 and he makes it to the Super Bowl in the other year. Unreal. $20 million a year. God almighty. Guy finished under 500 last year.
Alyssa's on your side.
I'm just like, that's unbelievable to me. All the shit going on in the world, all the problems we got out there, and we're paying this fucking idiot $20 million to go up there and stand and look like a dumbass on the sideline. Are you kidding me? God, that's ridiculous. Anyways, good hire, New York, I guess. You better hope he fucking wins you a Super Bowl, because you don't, you're all dipshits. Not the fans. Obviously, the people paying the bills, guys. Don't get your feelings hurt. I'm just fired up now. I can't believe we're paying that man that kind of money. Ugh. Anyways.
You know what's great about this?
Tell me.
The dominoes are going to fall today. We are going to see a just fire sale of all these coaches now getting hired, because everyone's going to start scrambling because they didn't get Harbaugh. So Stefanski's going to be next. Probably Brian Flores. Who else we got out there? We got probably not like the Ravens or Steelers, because they usually don't like. Well, I don't know. Maybe one of them will jump quick, but usually they take a while. But I think we're going to see some of these other teams start making moves to get their guys now.
Yeah, by that time to shit or get off the pot at this point. I think everybody was waiting around to see what he was going to do. They were going to see if they had had a chance at that one. But yeah, now you got to kind of. Have they made a decision on LaFleur yet in Green Bay? He's coming back, right?
That's what they said. He hasn't got his contract extension yet, from what they said they're working on one.
Yeah,
but you never know.
So how many jobs we got open? We got what? Falcons, Titans,
we have
Ravens,
8 more now.
Steelers, Miami, Arizona.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Browns.
Oh yeah, Browns. I don't count that. But dang, yeah. I mean, you'll start seeing them fall. Who's the best head coach left out there, you think, that's going to coach this year? Mike Tomlin's the best one left out there, but he's not going to coach this year.
I would. Who would I hire? Or it depends on the team.
Yeah.
But
okay.
I think if you're looking for an offensive-minded guy, Stefanski. If you're looking for a defensive-minded guy, either Brian Flores or Robert Saleh.
Yeah. Oh, Brian Flores, I 100% think should have a job. I think the Ravens are fools for not trying to lock him down right now, or the Steelers. Either one.
Them.
Yeah.
What about Saleh? What do you think about Saleh?
I like Saleh. I do. I think he was in a bad spot in New York, but I've also got kind of a sour taste in my mouth for guys like Josh McDaniels that have gotten multiple chances and just proven that they're great coordinators and not good head coaches. You got Brandon Staley's of the world and stuff like that. Saleh may be one of those guys. I hope he winds up getting another shot somewhere other than a team like New York, but I don't know that I would just jump the gun on that one right now.
Heavy Step says Saleh to Arizona. Oh yeah, and there's Kubiak. I forgot about Kubiak. He's the hot offensive coordinator that everyone wants.
Yeah.
Jamie says Giants to win the NFC East next season. Listen, I know Grass Guy says that the division is regressing, but I still think like the Eagles have more talent than the Giants do at this point, and so do the Cowboys. Now the Cowboys just never seem to be able to put it together, but talent-wise, if they can figure out something with their defense, that is actually a more talented team. Today, everyone all of a sudden thinks that like this team just got exponentially better because one guy got hired. It's going to take some time. I don't mean to shit on anyone's parade today, but it's not like you're going to win a Super Bowl next year.
It's going to take
some even time. If you make it all the way to the Super Bowl, you got to get through this guy called Drake May.
And I promise you, Jackson Dart ain't Drake May.
Not yet. He might be. We don't
know.
He ain't.
No, he's not. Not a chance.
Grass Guy says But the rest of what does he say? Nobody wants to be Tom Brady. Everybody wants to be Tom. Dude, I don't know what hit my algorithm because I retweeted one thing about Tom. I'm getting so many Tom Brady accounts that pop up in my feed that are just glazing his playoff.
Don't act like you ain't followed every one of them damn
No,
things.
I don't follow them. They honestly pop up in my, and I love it though. I'm like, this is awesome because his playoff stats are freaking insane, dude. In NFL history, like the all-time stats, he has like some 13,000 passing yards in the playoffs. The next closest guy has like 7,800.
That's crazy.
Well, he's played like 3 times more games than anyone. Like he's won, at least he's won 3 times more games than anyone. It's like, it's insane.
How many QBs threw for 500 yards in a single game this season?
Oh, Cricket, thank you for reminding me of that. Crick, let's play a game.
All right. I had to look at my text to see what you wanted me to ask you.
How many? So I'm going to ask you this question. We'll get into it. How many QBs this season threw for 500 yards? Well, how about this? We'll do it this way. How many times did a QB throw for 500 yards? And then in a game, how many QBs did it? And then how many times did it happen? Like that QB, all together. Like that QB could have thrown 3, another QB could have thrown 1, another, if you add it all up. So how many, if you were to guess, how many QBs threw for 500 yards this season? And then how many times did it happen? 500 yards in a single game this season.
If I'm thinking right, I don't think we even had one.
Bingo.
That's what I was saying. I think the closest
We
one
went a
was
whole season and not one person threw for 500 yards. Isn't that
closest
insane?
person was Jacoby Brissett when he threw for like 480 that week or something.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that insane to go a whole season in today's NFL?
It does. That is pretty crazy.
I think it's a product of 2 things. One, I think the game's changing a little bit, and we got too many new guys out there and younger guys, and it's just.
And I seen you retweet that damn stat for Tom Brady in the Seattle Super Bowl, the Malcolm Butler. Was that the Malcolm Butler Super Bowl?
Do you understand why I say I'm so mad at Belichick?
Wait, so this is the one they lost?
This is the one they lost.
Okay. Yeah.
Look.
I'm thinking the other one. I'm thinking the one that Seattle threw, but where he had.
Oh, you're thinking Seattle one. No. This is why I get so mad when people talk about this one. We lost to the damn Eagles 41-33, and Tom Brady went 28-48, 505 yards, 3 TDs, no interceptions, 115 QB rating,
and lost to Nick Foles.
Now Tom should have caught that damn little
throwback pass.
Throwback pass to the quarterback, yeah. But
yeah, make a play, dude.
But this is why I get mad at Belichick, because the Eagles didn't punt once. And you had a guy out there that was like in his prime in Malcolm Butler, and we were getting torched. And Belichick's like, no, you were late to a meeting. I'm not playing you. And I'm like,
did you freeze up on me? Did I freeze up on you?
I think you froze up on me.
Marco?
Polo?
Hello? That's probably me that froze up, wasn't it?
There you go. You're back.
Yep. That's okay. It's probably me that froze up. I can tell when y'all just go freeze. I didn't hear any of the last part you said.
Oh, I'm just saying, like, Eagles didn't punt. We were getting torched. We had a cornerback that was available on the sideline who was at his prime, who just won a Super Bowl the year before, or at least a couple years ago. I think it was the year before.
2
years before, right? And he couldn't be any worse than the guys that were out there. And yet Belichick's like, nah, you were late to a meeting. I'm not going to play you.
Oh, yeah, that's this one.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, don't be late to the meeting. It's your job.
And then some guy commented on my post because I said, this is why I'm still mad at Belichick. And he goes, how'd you feel about him the next season when we beat the Rams 13-3 in the Super Bowl? And I go, I'm pissed he let Jared Goff get 3 points on him. Should have shut him out. What are you doing? Be better.
greatest offense in NFL history. He held them to 3 points.
That should have held him to nothing. It's Jared Goff. This is Jared Goff when he was younger.
Fucking Jared Goff, man. That fucking guy. I feel about him about like I do Brock Purdy for totally different reasons.
Hey, hop out and hop back in. Jay Main says LaFleur getting north of $20 million after the signing. Maybe. We'll see. Coco's here. Good morning, Coco. Heavy Steps is in the house. Jamie says Brian Flores to the Ravens would be very interesting indeed. Steps says Stefanski to the Falcons, McDaniels to the Brown, Q-back to the Raiders, Sala to the Arizona. What up, Ryan? How we doing? Miss Leslie's in the house. Good morning, Miss Leslie. Ghost is here. How we doing, Ghost? Miss Leslie says, fuck Tom Brady. That's for Patriot. That's funny.
Oh, Tom.
You're back.
Good morning, Bennis. Can't believe it, he said. I felt like that was the worst kept secret out there.
Well, hello, Princess.
Whoa.
What's up?
What are you doing?
Just hanging out. You know, I thought I'd join you guys.
That's fair, sir. That's good. I wonder why you was in the chat. I didn't know if he was working or what. How you doing this morning, bud? Been winning any bets?
I've been just breaking even a little bit lately.
I've been kind of chasing my tail too, man.
You know, I had a good run up leading up to that. So just riding the wave at this point. So got loaded up on some, you know, I was just up in the middle of the night looking at coaching stuff on Kalshi. So just started
hey,
pew, pew, pew. Where's the sound effect on the gun? Because that's what I was doing at 3 o'clock in the morning this morning. Just firing them off. Just firing them off. There it is. Did you guys talk about Shula?
We have not yet. Real quick, you talk about Kalshi while we're there on that. Did y'all see the thing where the what is this group called? The people that control all this stuff, but it's like the CTCP or something. The CFTC trying to get the NCAA to suspend the prediction markets. These books are scared to death, bro. They're trying to get everybody to shut this stuff down.
That's right.
One. Oh, by the way, Grass Guy, I want to let you know that even though you quit X, I still tag you in things.
God, Grass, why he gave up on X that quick?
He couldn't grasp the concept that you don't have to respond to everyone.
Yeah. He thinks he's got to tell every libtard out there exactly how he feels. Usually in 3 or 4 words on 11 different posts.
Yeah.
It's actually worth the price of admission. I want to have a show where it's just like me and him, and I just scroll down the Twitter line and read some political shit and have him respond in real time.
It gets depressing for me. It gives me flashbacks of like the last 2 elections and stuff, because I've kind of just separated myself from all of it. So I enjoy the sports, I enjoy all that stuff, but when I get to the political
it's
stuff,
not even political stuff. He gets mad at like even sports takes and stuff. You never know, man. You never know.
X was just not good for him mentally, is what you're saying.
It was not good.
That's what he said. And I was like, damn, that was like the highlight of my day, though. It was just like,
I love Grass.
To be stressful, I just need to sit down, smoke a cigarette, and see what Grass Guy's doing on X, you know, just to kind of get a little laugh.
It's worth the price of admission.
It is. Hey, real quick, before we get into the next story, let me tell you about something.
Tell me about something.
F-bomb jars, man. Have you ever had one of those moments where an F-bomb is absolutely justified? That's Cricket's whole life. But you don't feel like blowing up your entire life today? Yeah, that moment. That's why this exists. It's called an F-bomb jar. You drop one silently. No yelling, no consequences. Impact with none of the fallout. Deploy responsibly. Or don't. We won't judge. You'll see it on the screen. Scan the QR code or click the link below and use code RUMBLE10 for 10% off your entire order at thingsofholding.com. I know Grass Guy's going to need this if the Patriots win the Super Bowl. That's for sure. Go check it out. That's Rumble 10 for 10% off the entire order at thingsofholding.com. Boo, yeah.
Grass gonna need 2 of them.
Sure
Shit, I need
is.
me a couple too, man. Hell.
Sure is. All right. Well, Steps, we'll give you 30 seconds on the John Harbaugh hiring. What do you think?
I think it's a good hire. I think he's going to be a good representation for the Giants in that city. I think he'll be able to deal with the media. He's experienced. I think it's makes sense for him to take that job. For me, the Steelers would be the job I would take if I was the hottest coach out there or like the most desired coach. But it makes sense for Harbaugh. Obviously, he's not looking for a 10-year deal, and that's what you're going to get when you. Well, I'm not saying he's not looking for that, but I'm saying that's not probably one of the boxes he's trying to check when he's looking for a job. Versus if I'm a young 42-year-old or a 45-year-old that's looking for a stable coaching job in the NFL, which many don't even exist anymore. I'm looking at the Steelers because they're going to give me a 10-year deal. I'm going to be able to have a chance there. So, which is shocking to me that coaches like a Marcus Freeman, who's 39 years old, I'm not saying he doesn't entertain that, but I don't know. If I'm a head football coach, Cricket, and I'm young, and the Steelers want me to be their football coach, and I have a desire to be an NFL football coach, why am I not taking that job?
He may not have that, man. He may not have that desire to do that. Some guys are college guys. You look at Nick Saban, there's been several guys that have tried to make that leap that haven't necessarily transitioned there. And he may just like the college game, man. Some guys are like that. And hell, you're going to make just as much money at Notre Dame as you would most of these damn NFL schools or NFL jobs. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Notre Dame's going to empty the Brinks truck in his front yard too.
What up, Dump? Yeah. Man, how we doing? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. We'll see.
What do you want to say about Go ahead, Will.
I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? I was just about to say, what do you think they did at that meeting yesterday? Because it seemed like Harbaugh was like, I know he said he was gonna wait a week and then he was gonna. I thought the thing was he was gonna wait a week and then he was gonna start doing interviews. He did like 2 interviews, and then what do you think he did or they did in there? What kind of cool shit?
Drank tequila and smoked cohibas. What do you think they did in there? They all celebrated, high-fiving, fist bumping.
No, I meant to like when he showed up to get him to accept the job. Like, what do you think the pitch was? What do you think? What they had in there to sweeten the deal? Cocaine and strippers?
I mean, that's probably in the back room. I think you start with the tequila and the cigars, and you probably lead into that. But if the tequila and cigars don't work, you definitely lead them to the back room where you got the cocaine and the hookers. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, 100%. That's
what were you going to say about Sela or something, or what? What were we talking about?
Shula. No, I think he's like the hottest defensive person out there. Him and Mentor, but I think he's Rams defensive coordinator.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. So he's the favorite on Kalshi right now, -109, I think, to get the Steelers coaching job. But I took Mentor, who's plus 3,200. Because I think it's going to come down to those two guys. Jesse Minter, the defensive coordinator for the Chargers with Harbaugh, was at Michigan with him.
Okay.
So those are the 2 young, like, hot guys that are, rewind that. Those are the 2 young, hot coaching candidates out there for jobs. So those are the Kubiak's probably the offensive guy. He was the Falcons' favorite. He's now Stefanski's kind of taken over there, and Kubiak it looks like the
Raiders. There's a lot of hype for Mike McDaniels too.
The Browns looks like he might go to the Browns from what I'm saying.
They are that guy. That would be the most Browns thing ever to do right there for sure. Go ahead and give Mike McDaniel another shot at a head coach in fucking Cleveland. God almighty.
Well, why you go from one shitty QB to like 4 other shitty QBs? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get that. I don't get
I
that.
Would not. If I'm an NFL owner, GM, whatever, I'm not looking at Mike McDaniel as a head coach right now. I'd love to have you come be my OC, but you're not
Yeah.
getting the HC.
I don't think
Crick, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think Mike McDaniel's at a point in his coaching career. I'm not saying that he can't get there. I think he's a great offensive mind. I think he is just not head coach material. And as far as I think, he latched onto Tua too much. He kind of you know what I'm saying, sold his soul to Tua, and I think that's what ended up ultimately getting him fired. Versus a guy like Harbaugh is not gonna, latch himself to a player or anything like that. He's gonna do things his way. I just don't think McDaniel has a backbone. You know what I mean?
He tried to people please way too much down there. Instead of implementing his own values and system and stuff, he tried to make everybody smile, be everybody's best friend. You can't do that as an NFL head coach, dude. That ain't gonna ever work.
Is there any better feeling? I'm so glad that we can't rip up tickets anymore for the most part, because I would have ripped up this ticket last night before the game. Is there anything better than when you think you have a loser and you stop paying attention to the game, and a couple hours later you found out you won?
Did we both win this one?
Did you bet?
I think I saw your post over this. Yeah,
Did I bet on the under in the
Yes.
Raptors? Yep, I did.
So, Crick, I was sitting there yesterday, and I took I'm like, first of all, the line stood out to me because I'm like, Toronto shouldn't be like a 1-point favorite over this team. What the hell are we doing? So I outlined them up a little bit, and then I was like, I kind of like the over in this game, but I'm like, no, dude, I was just literally telling Crick in January, you don't bet over. So I'm like, fuck it, let's go under. And this freaking game, I don't know why, but my brain can't math when I look at NBA totals live, because I'm like looking, I'm calculating. And so I was sitting there, there's 1 minute left in the third quarter. I was calculating real quick, like, oh yeah, like thinking like this is doable. And then I click enter on the calculator and it says 47 points. And I go, oh,
we're dead to rights.
So with a whole quarter and a minute, there can only be 47 more points scored. I go, well, I'm screwed. I leave work, drive all the way home. I get home, hang out with my kids, start getting the kids down for bed, and I glance at my phone just to check the score, and I go, oh my God. The rare 44-point fourth quarter to help save the under.
I mean, that's just good, clean living right there, dude. I'm telling you, any Toronto Raptors game is 223.5 or lower, just bet the under.
I know, right? My first instinct, the Pacers game at home should be great for an over.
Nope. Anytime you see either one of them two damn teams playing anybody, you see them in the 223.5 or lower, just bet the under, because there ain't no reason those lines should be that low.
It evened itself out though. Well, not really. This also worked in my favor last night, Crick. So I did 2 parlays. I did this one because I liked this one a lot. But then I did another fun one, but I scaled it way down. I did a 3-legger, same game 3-legger, because I'm like, I never hit these in the NBA. So I go, let's see what happens if I only put $3 on it, right?
Okay.
It was Donovan Mitchell 3+ threes, drilled it. He had 5. Cleveland to win by, I took an alt line of over. They're gonna win by 8.5, winner. And then I did under 235.5. And these mother truckers scored 72 in the fourth to get over.
72?
So the one that I thought was going to be a winner ended up being a loser. And then vice versa the other way around. But luckily, the one that I had more money on was the one that came through.
That's still gross, dude. 72 in one quarter.
The fourth quarter, too, because the under, you're like, they had to score 65 points.
And the game still won't go close. They won by 26 points. What are we doing? Slow down. Dribble the shot clock out one fucking time.
Dude, some of these lines, too, are fishy. This line was, I was like, the Cavs should be, I mean, I know the Sixers have been playing better, but the Cavs should be way bigger favorites here in this spot. And I said, let's take a minus 8.5. Winner, baby.
Winner. Money on the flow.
Do you guys know who Stephen Che is from Barstool?
No, but I know who Tatanka in the chat is. Good morning. Is that Tatanka right. Dave? Good morning.
Yep. Good morning, Dave.
So Stephen Che, Barstool, he's like this data guy, and he's like been so awful in NBA this year, especially lately. And he's gone on this awful run. So obviously, Big Cat and all those guys are getting on him. on X. You know, it's kind of like he's getting some Trent heat a little bit. So he started this 7 ladder challenge, which I think we should try to do for sure, where you turn $50 into 1,000, right? And it starts off with 2 5, like you start off with a minus 500, you win that, you roll it to a minus 400, you win that 300, you roll that to a minus 200, so forth, right? All the way to a plus 100, turns it $50 into 1,000, 7 bets. Well, coming off all the data bets that he lost all year, his first minus 500 lost. His second attempt at it, he took the Spurs plus 20.5 last night against OKC. They lost by 21.
21, baby.
I could have told him to
But
stay away from that one.
I think we should try that. I think we should try that for sure.
Done.
doing
You don't have to twist my arm.
Oh, it's right up
Game.
your alley, Will. It's right up your alley.
Who's our minus 500? Who do we love today? Let's see. Oh my God, give me Boston plus like what is it going to be like plus 10?
That was quick for you to just like throw it out there. Like if we're gonna really do this, let's think about this. But
Are we doing a like just a big favorite?
yeah, it's essentially
we
we just gotta hit
all
up minus 500.
500.
Any minus 500, Craig, on the board tonight is what you want to take.
Well, I
And
don't even
you want to win that.
There aren't even any minus
It's
5.
a big game tonight. Bucks versus Spurs. Big game. Giannis might want to jump ship today. We don't know. We're gonna find out.
I got it.
It can be a prop. It doesn't have to be like
Mercer money line over Virginia Military Institute.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, well, that's why it's a winner. That's just the first minus 500 I saw.
Cricket. Come on now. Let's.
It's the first. That's the only one I've seen. I literally can't find another one in here. It was the first college basketball game on the board.
It could be like an NBA spread that's at minus 3.5, or they're plus 3.5, and you take them up to plus 10, minus 500. You know what I'm saying? It can be an alt line.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right, Steps. I will look at one and I'll post it. Although usually when I go with my gut and take the Boston one, that's usually the smart thing to do. I will say another one I'm looking at. You can get Golden State just to win is minus 270. So if you can get Golden State plus 5 against the Knicks just played last night. Now they got to fly out and go play on the Warriors at home. The Warriors at home are 14-6. They're nasty. Nasty. So you can get plus 5 with the Golden State Warriors. That would be good minus 500.
Yeah.
What is minus 500 in percentage, Steps?
I know that 6% is $6 to win 100.
Okay.
I found that out this morning when you told me something was 28%. I don't remember what it was. And I was like, whoa, it's 28 bucks to win 100. So that makes sense now.
What is it, like 97, 98 cents, Will, or something?
Let me see. No, minus 500, no.
So would minus 100 be 50%?
Oh, okay. Minus 500 is implied probability. So on Kalshi, it'd be something that's 83.3%. So 83% or higher.
All right. I know you can find us one of those, Will.
Ooh, I like
pressure on.
Now, do I have to do one a day, or can I just, like, if I win early in the morning, my minus 500, can I do my minus 400 later that evening?
You can do whatever you want. 7 bets as long as you give it out to everybody else and give everybody else a chance to follow it.
Oh,
wait, so are we picking one of these a day, or are we supposed to pick 7 in the same day?
Did you just hear my answer?
No.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening. I was trying to find one. I was trying to find one over here. I wasn't listening.
Why don't you both go? All 3 of us go head to head on it.
Oh, why we go ahead? Why don't we just work together? You know.
All right.
I mean, I'll do whatever.
I like this. I'll see. I'll see if I can find one by the end of the show. Hey, did you guys see this? Steps' favorite president is going to the national championship game Monday night.
Is he doing the coin flip?
I hope not.
Ooh. Is there a bet on Kalshi for him to get booed?
It's in Miami. He's not getting booed.
I know. Or cheered. That's what I'm saying. We need to look at that. See what the odds are on that.
I mean, I'm sure there is. You can bet on anything down there.
I'll look
Yeah,
at
Trump's
it.
going to the game. I like when presidents go and do these things, like with sporting events.
My
You know?
favorite presidential moment was Bush throwing that strike on the mound in the World Series after 9/11. Now, him and his attachment to 9/11, that's a whole other situation. But and if you look back at that moment in time, it's a cool moment. And that was a great pitch.
Yeah, it was. You guys want to make fun of an NFL owner? My NFL owner, Robert Kraft.
I love making fun of these pieces of
I
shit.
know.
Robert
Tell me.
Kraft, there was clips the other day of him talking about how hard it was for him to fire Gerard Mayo. Well, now, one of the reasons why it was so hard for him to fire Gerard Mayo after one season was because it was expensive for Patriots owner Robert Kraft to pull the plug on Gerard Mayo and his staff after just one season, but he realized it was worth it. Nobody, and absolutely nobody feels bad for an NFL owner having to spend money. All right? Nobody. So I don't even know why are we making this a story. Nobody feels bad.
Fake news. People are bored. I need something to get the clicks.
It was expensive. Okay, listen, you were you got so lucky you got a great head coach and a quarterback that just fell into your lap, Bob, because you did not do your part in helping them in spending money for that 2-decade run. None.
And they had Gerard Mayo on the great value brand price anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like it ain't like he had to come out of the pocket that much. Whatever.
Buku wants to know if Steps is coming up Monday. Steps, no pressure.
Good morning, Buku.
Monday.
It's true. It does help when your president actually does enjoy sports, you know?
Mm-hmm. It does.
Yeah, there's not a bet on Kalshi for that yet of him being booed or cheered, but there will be.
You know how we always get the every year we get the evaluations of the franchises and whatnot, and I think we've talked about this before, Crick. I say these valuations are just made up because nobody knows what these franchises are actually worth. And I think my point was proven because I argue if you take the richest people in the world, let's before we get into the story, if you listen, I saw something yesterday. Elon Musk is now worth 713 billion. Let's just say 700 billion. Okay. If that man spent 45 billion on Twitter, what do you think that man would spend to own the Dallas Cowboys? If he actually wanted to. 100 million?
I mean,
if he was like, I gotta outbid everyone. I want to be the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. What of my net worth would I be willing to give up to get the Cowboys?
100 billion?
100 billion?
I mean, I feel like you could get out way cheaper than that. I mean, yeah, if you want to just set a number nobody else is going to touch, you could do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like if it was like you got to give up a good chunk of your to guarantee to get it.
50 billion would be 5 times more than they're worth. So I mean,
I don't know. I don't know if that's true. If the Forbes says that they're worth 10 or whatever, but listen to this. Miami owner Stephen Ross told Bloomberg that he has received offers worth close to $15 billion for his NFL team. That's nearly 2 times more than what the team's most recent valuation is. The Miami Dolphins are being offered $15 billion. What do you think that someone would pay for the Dallas Cowboys?
You can say whatever.
Get someone like Steve Ballmer who owns the Clippers. You say, well, you want to get in the NFL club too? How much are you willing to pay? 30 billion, 25 billion?
But if you're this guy sitting up here at the Dolphins, who knows that he doesn't want to sell them? He might be up there sitting there saying that, just trying to lure some people in to pay him more money than they're worth.
Stephen Ross doesn't want to sell the Dolphins. He's got a boatload of money already anyways. He doesn't want to sell them right now.
I mean,
15 billion? Someone offered 15 billion to buy the Dolphins.
I mean, like I said, that's a $5 million higher or $5 billion higher valuation than the highest team in the NFL. The Cowboys are the highest. They're the highest franchise, right? In sports, right? Yeah. So, I mean, that's $5 million more than the most expensive franchise in sports. And I mean, Miami though is a place. It makes sense. You could turn that into a monster, and it would make money for you hand over fist if you did it the right way.
I mean, it would take a long time to recoup $15 billion.
I mean, it'd take a while, but it'd just be a license to print money if you did it the right way.
Yeah. That's just crazy though, man. I saw that and I was like, I knew these teams. Like if you just let these crazy rich folks just go at it, like if you let them into the club and it was just we're gonna auction to the highest bidder, I think we would see some ridiculous numbers.
Oh yeah, because a lot of these people got more money than they got sense.
I see what you did there.
Got him.
King Sandwich says if you look at a team as a business, when buying a business, you look at historic revenue, project the next 3 years and growth, and that's the value of the company. It's not just the business itself. I mean, the salary cap and everything keeps going up. TV rights deals keep getting renegotiated. Those keep going up. But you don't even have to do anything if you own one of these NFL clubs. They just go up in value every year because everyone wants them. It's like Bitcoin. There's only so many Bitcoin out there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I recently started getting into that.
Did you?
I'm late to it, but guess what? It's never too late. No, Bitcoin.
Did you download your Rumble wallet yet?
Actually, not yet, because I actually was trying to send you some Rumble cash earlier, but my bank crypto just got added to like the interface of it, and it says coming soon for me to be able to send from my crypto to your wallet.
Well, I appreciate that, one. But two,
yes,
I need you to click the link that's attached to the stream when we're done.
I got you.
Go download your Rumble wallet. It's really easy to do, dude. It takes only just a few minutes. But be ready to write down your phrase, because if you lose your 12-word phrase thing, you're screwed.
12-word phrase.
So when you get a crypto wallet, they give you 12 words in a particular order, random. You got to write that down. You got to know the order, because if you ever need to get back into if you get kicked out of your wallet or you lose it and you try to bring it back in, you need those phrases, because that's your security blanket. And if you don't have it, you're screwed, because no one else has it. Rumble doesn't have it. It's decentralized. No one has it. So I made a copy of it and I put it in my safe here at my house.
Smart.
That's what a safe's for, man.
Yep.
Keep things safe out of that.
How about that? And King, good morning, King.
Crick, we've been talking about money today.
Let's talk about money, man. Tell me.
No, we've been talking about money. John Harbaugh's salary, me winning bets, valuations of NFL teams. How much money would it take, Crick, if the New York Jets came to you and said, we want you to play quarterback for us for 4 years? How much money would you need from them?
Me? Right now?
Right now. If they walked in the door right now and said, get off the show, we need to talk. We want you to be our quarterback, son. How much money do you need for 4 years?
I'd be honest with him. I'd tell him, y'all don't need to spend that much on that. Not at this stage of life, man. But I mean, hell, I figure I'd play for the league minimum right now. Right now today.
So you're saying would $52 million fully guaranteed do the deal?
Oh, buddy, I'm on the first plane out.
We never see you again for the next 4 years, huh?
You see me on Sundays.
Well, Dante Moore has declared that he is coming back to Oregon. He's not going to the NFL draft. He's coming back. Dante Moore, who was projected to be the number 2 pick to the Jets, has turned down the Jets in a 4-year, $52 million fully guaranteed contract that includes a $34 million signing bonus.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
All because that's how much he doesn't want to play for the Jets. Now, don't get me wrong. He's making money out of Oregon. We're not going to act like he's not making money, but 52 sticks, dude.
Hey, you know what? Somebody's going to give him that next year, too, and he can go ahead and gamble again and hope that the Jets
don't have that pick. They're going to be right there again.
It might be there again next
year. Have the first pick.
But he is going to hope that they at least can get an interception next year, and maybe they find a way to win a couple of those games and fall down a little bit, because he'll wind up being the number 1 pick next year now, as long as he doesn't just suck, which I don't think he's going to.
Dave says the Jets or Cleveland. Whoever offers them more money, that's the one I'd go to. And if it was the same amount of money, I'd go to Cleveland. I believe it's less. Well, it has to be less taxes than New Jersey.
It's smart for Dante Moore to come back, because he was not NFL ready right now we'll see how he progresses over the next year and stuff like that. But this guy was this year. If he came out this year and got drafted by them Jets, he was going to be a bust. So at least it's smart by him. Go back another year under your belt. It wouldn't like it'd be that bad to live up in Eugene, Oregon, and be the king of the city.
Yeah, Jets is not a stable franchise for a quarterback who needs development. Like, I mean, they all need development, but you know what I mean. Like, it'd be like Jets taking Anthony Richardson, cold idiots.
Bro.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
or you could get like a franchise, I don't know, a good franchise where you could just kind of stick a quarterback in and he could kind of be masked and be able to learn. But the Jets is not a good franchise historically for any player to develop.
For anybody. For coaches, for GMs, for players, for anybody.
No, I would make the argument Dante Moore is the most NFL Jets ready quarterback after that game. That looked like peak Jets football quarterback play.
Yeah, you just see the same
He
thing.
looked like he'd fit right in, and we'll be like, "Yep, that's
Fields.
Jets quarterback right there." Justin Fields.
I think Moore will be good when it's all said and done. He's going to be good. He's good.
I think he's good. He had a couple throws this season that were just like, "Oh my god!" Like, that's an NFL type of throw. You know, like he in that Penn State game.
He had a lot of great games. He just got exposed on a really big stage.
No, the
against a really good
Iowa.
Defense.
Well,
he played like shit against every good defense he played.
Shit. You're hacking the clouds and you see the practice tape.
He only
the 15 first plays that are scripted. I mean, you just
stop scripting your first 15 plays. Then I've always thought that was stupid. Don't script your first 15 fucking plays. Coach football, play football, call it in the helmet. If you're scripting your first 15 plays, it probably wouldn't be that hard to figure that shit out.
Well, if you're hacking the cloud, you can see it all. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't buying all that shit.
Hacking it.
You still got to play the fucking game.
Hacking it, Craig. You know who has the best job in college football?
Who?
The smartest man out there. I mean, this guy is playing chess, not checkers. Dylan Raiola. That man is about to get paid $6 million to be a backup quarterback in Oregon. Get all the cool swag he wants. He gets to just sit there, just hang out. He's looking at it like Dan Lanning's last two quarterbacks made it to the NFL. Dante Moore's here. I'm going to watch this guy develop. I'm going to practice. I'm going to eat good, dress good, have a fun time. Not rely to do anything. Then Dante Moore's going to go to the NFL. Then I'll get my chance next year, and I'll probably get a pay raise too because I'm the starter. I mean, it's a pretty good deal.
It's a good deal, but I bet he ain't happy about it. He 100% made that decision to go to Oregon thinking Dante Moore was going to the NFL.
He's that Woody Harrelson meme where from Zombieland where he's crying with $100 bills. He's wiping his eyes. He's like, oh, I don't get a start.
Yeah, and you like I said, you get some cool swag too, man. But yeah, Dylan Raiola probably should have held out for just a little bit. You still had a couple more days. The portal won't close,
dude.
The portal won't close tomorrow. Hell, he could have lived life down in Miami too.
He's a weirdo.
He is a weirdo. I agree with you, Steps.
Something's wrong with that guy, dude. You could go anywhere in the country and play football, and you go to Oregon, and now you're a backup.
Like I said, he made that decision fully believing that no way Dante Moore was going to turn down that kind of money. Yeah.
I heard differently. I heard that he knew that Dante Moore was coming back.
Really?
And still made yes.
Okay.
Yes. Because there was, I don't remember off the top of my head that there was an example of another quarterback that did the same thing. I just don't remember who it was.
He's also coming back off a torn ACL too. So that could be another thing. You get the full 2 years to recover from that, basically. I mean, you're going to be out there playing, practicing some, but you don't have to be rushed back. You're not trying to get back by a certain point because you're the starting quarterback and all that stuff. You're not trying to rush back for the beginning of the season. So at least gives him more time to rehab that. So maybe that was part of the plan, Steps. What up, Amish? Man, I'm almost there with you too, Amish. I'm about ready for this shit to be over too. Especially
I'm loving the transfer portal though this year, man. I think it's gonna get better every year.
This is Dylan Raiola today.
I haven't cried like that since Titanic.
Yep.
You need to clip that out. You need to clip that out.
That's it for sure. Dude, that's what's got the these people that run all this shit or whatever has got them wanting to kind of ban the predictive markets for college football is because they're saying that they're going to let people bet on whether dudes will enter the transfer portal or not.
That's what prediction markets are, though. That's literally like, is someone going to do something? Is this thing going to happen or not? Like, that's actually better for people to bet on than that. I mean, if you were to stand in your soapbox, than the actual games and performances, and they already restrict college football anyways. Like, you can't parlay anything in college football. They don't have props.
They got y'all betting on the damn Oscars and the weather in New York and all this other crazy shit too. All this is about that is the books are scared to death at this point. They're taking a lick because you can do it. You've only got books legal in like 39 states, 29 or 39 states now. But that Kalshi, it everywhere, man. And you only got to be 18 years or older to use that versus 21 years or older to use the sports books. The sports books are scared to death. That's why they're trying to get everybody they can, call in all the dogs, all the troops to get everybody to yell at somebody, man. I'm telling you, they're scared to death at this point.
Yep.
Seps, how's the weather down there today? What's the weather going to be? How hot we think we're getting
cold.
today?
Cold, bro.
It's cold, dude.
So it ain't going to get that high. So what are we thinking? The highest temp 52 today? Huh?
Probably. It's sun out. Yeah.
I can't believe you can look at this. All these damn weather things. Will there be snow how much snow will be in DC this month? Above 3 inches, above 6 inches. It's just look at this. Will it rain in New York City today? Lowest temperature in Chicago today? You can bet on this shit.
I need to get logged into the website. I haven't used the website yet. I've only done the mobile app on Kalshi.
Dude, the website is actually a lot better. I like the app because it's convenient and easy and clean, but like the website is so much better.
If you log on to the website, can you get like a graph of your portfolio? Because on the mobile app, it just gives you like your increase or decrease and your percentage, like maybe for the day or like, I don't know what it measures, but I'd like to see like a graph that shows your progression like your normal portfolio would.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I saw that there was a guy who started studying these weather patterns and like took time to like really dive into it. And he's made a boatload off the prediction markets. Just calling out when the weather reports are wrong. Because we all hear the weatherman gets things wrong all the time. This guy actually was studying it, right? He was studying it and he's been making money in these prediction markets. And good on him. I want to see
man.
I'm gonna use Grok to help me with it.
Dude, there are so many small town weather guys out there that predict snow and stuff and are always wrong and get trolled locally. There are so many of them out there, and we might be able to find some that we could expose.
Jose Taco says, if you can have one guaranteed bet in the past month, what would it have been? And how much would you be? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm still waiting on mine. I'm waiting for Giannis to get traded to the Spurs. That currently, you can get 50 to 1 on it, but it would pay me out about $7,500. So that one would be nice.
The Wemby bet was that was the easiest one.
My best bet of last month would have paid you whatever you would have lost what you bet on it. It'd have paid you $0 because my best bet of last month was Ohio State over Indiana, and they didn't have a prayer.
But he's saying if you could have one guaranteed bet, like if you said, this is the bet that I felt great about, and it wins.
I had an Infinity Stone.
I mean, hell, it's hard to say that because I know which ones won and lost. So it'd be easy for me to say, hell yeah, this plus 400 was my best one, and I would put the house on it. But it don't. I mean, hell, I can give you the best bet for the next month or something. You have to give me a day to think about it.
You must be working out lately to be able to pick up a house and put it on something. Wow.
Push-ups every day, man.
I got some other story too here. Let's see. We talked about the Dante Moore. Hey guys, I need you guys to go to interact with this. Tag Chris in this. If you want to see Chris Pavlovsky, shout out to Chris, Rumble CEO. If you want to see him on the show, tag him. Let him know. He's going on the Joker show this week. But if you we've been trying. We've been putting feelers out there every once in a while, but I would love to have Chris to come on, chop it up with us, talk some sports, Rumble sports. How about that? But if you want to see that, I need you to interact with my tweet here and tag Chris in it. So let's get his attention.
That would be fun.
It'll be a lot.
There's Amish. Amish is in the chat this morning.
Yeah. You commented on it. You say Amish?
Did you know there's a
Did you say Amish? That's Amish, man.
Amish? I know.
Okay.
Did you see that NBA game is here at 2:00 today? We got a 2:00 Berlin, Germany game.
Oh God, what could go wrong?
Who does?
The Grizzlies and the Magic are playing.
Damn, that
today.
was that was the
Really?
one I was going to give you my plus 500 in too. It's like it's actually minus 431, but takes the Grizzlies plus 13.5. Actually, it might be.
Hey, by the way, if you haven't already, if you're a Rumble creator out there, you need to put in some extra time and extra streams if you can for the next few days. Chris tweeted this out yesterday, and this man is not lying. I saw this dude. So he's been dropping, with the Rumble wallet, been dropping crypto stuff. He'll drop like $500, a couple $100 in here. I saw him the other day. He dropped like 1,500 in crypto on a stream. So he says it's time to go give IRL and Just Chatting streams a boost. Some lucky Rumble streamer is going to get $5,000 Rumble wallet tip in the coming days at a random time. It must be a real IRL or Just Chatting stream. You best believe today's you better believe today's show I put in the Just Chatting category instead of the sports talk.
Yeah, just chatting for show.
Because that's what we do every day. We just sit here and chat, talk about sports.
Hanging out.
But honestly, if you are, do it, because if you're that lucky winner, that'd be cool. $1,000 Rumble tip from the CEO.
Hell yeah!
Shout out. Plus the exposure you'd get. Do it. Put in the work.
Got to put in the work.
Put in the work. Did you guys see Sean Payton getting some heat?
For what?
Well, I don't know. It's like everyone just recently learned that Sean Payton's a dickhead to people. I don't know how you didn't know this.
For the last 2 decades.
It says Broncos head coach Sean Payton insults a reporter who was just doing his job, asking questions at his press conference. Okay, well, don't ask stupid questions, and you won't get a response like this. Here it is.
Greenlaw back for this game, his ability to attack downhill in the run game. Just how big is that, the timing of it for this one?
You want him to attack downhill? Is that your, what do you know about attacking downhill in the run game? You don't know. All right, that's right.
But
have him attacking downhill. It's good to have a healthy Dre Greenlaw back in the game. Yeah.
Third quarterback, John having.
That was kind of. He didn't really ask a stupid question there. That was just him kind of being a dick.
Yeah, but you could have asked it like, hey, what does it mean for a game? Like, what are you going to be able to do now that you got a healthy Greenlaw back for this game?
What's wrong with him asking if he's going to have him attacking downhill?
What do you know about attacking downhill, Craig?
You don't know that kid didn't play fucking high school football and shit. You still got to attack downhill in that game too.
That question I do.
Yeah, that's just him being a fucking dick. But like you said, he's been a dick for 2 decades. So yeah, we knew that. So
yeah, he's a dick. Even though I like the Bills, I think I might put a little wager on Broncos to either make it to the Super Bowl or win it all. I had some. I ended up selling it when it went up. But the Broncos, even though they're the 1 seed coming off a bye, have they're the third favorite to win the AFC. And I'm like, that's got to be good value to take them, right? New England and Buffalo have better odds than the Broncos do.
But Bills are favored in that game.
He keeps going back and forth. Are they still favored right now?
Let me see. I haven't checked them today. No, let's flip back and forth. Flip back to minus 1.5 for Denver now.
That's what I was saying, dude. If you can get, I think last I saw it was like 23% chance that
there's value.
I think there's value there, even though I like the Bills in the game.
Especially,
go ahead.
But especially if they're favored in the game. Shit, there ain't no reason that you should. That would just be stupid to take.
Coco says don't do it, Will. Listen, I said I like the Bills to win the game, but when it comes to gambling and making money, you got to put all your biases aside, and when you see a value bet, you got to make it, even if it goes against what you think.
We might should do that in every one of these games. We should just, on the other side of whatever we're picking, just put a little sprinkle on that other team to make the Super Bowl or something.
I won't do it with the Texans. I won't do it.
Hell,
Not a believer.
Not a believer. Steps, are you able to stream with us Saturday?
No.
Okay,
Sunday,
we're
yes.
gonna do 2 wise guy roundtables. We're gonna do one Saturday and one Sunday.
Okay.
So if you want to send me any of your best bets for the Saturday games or anything like that, your Kalshi combos, any of that stuff, send it to me by Saturday morning, and I'll pull them up on the show. What's up, Tubby Tank? Says it looks like Beardo may have a new coach. Yeah, he does. He sure does. First reported by yours truly here at Game On last night.
Facts. Big facts.
Did you like that, Steps? How I said fake news.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh man, let's talk about those game steps since we do have you here, and let's get your opinion on these games, huh? So we won't have you Saturday or tomorrow. What do you feel? What have you bet? What have you taken anything yet? Is there any player props you're looking for? Any sides you like?
I mean, I always can please me with a good under. So Bills Broncos, I think that could go under. That's an under I'd probably look at. What is it at? 46.5, 45.5, something like that.
45.5.
45. Ooh, dang. So it went down. I don't know, man. It's Buffalo. I've got a ticket on the Bills to win the Super Bowl, so I'm not going to bet against them. So even if I like the Broncos, I wouldn't bet it. I'm rooting for the Bills. I'm just going to ride that ticket out. I'd love to see Josh Allen finally get a Super Bowl. He's a good guy, and he's stuck with that organization. Don't want to see the coach do it. So I don't think he's a lousy coach. I think if he didn't have Josh Allen as his quarterback, he'd probably not be good at all, which a lot of people would be. But no, I think it's Bills. It'd be just funny to see him do it this year with the roster that they have, and this being like their least talented team. But sometimes I think that kind of brings them together a little bit more, if that makes sense. Like more of an underdog mentality. So I think the AFC, the Bills got past the Jags. I think that was their toughest test. So I think the Broncos, while they are good, I think Sean Payton is the exact opposite of Buffalo's coach. I think he is actually a good coach. He is cocky. He is kind of an asshole. How he left the Saints situation sucked. But what he's done with the Broncos, with Bo Nix, I mean, you got to kind of give him his flowers. He's done a good job there. But I don't think they're a Super Bowl contender, in my opinion. That's just me.
Y'all better be careful with the Bills.
Broncos.
Oh.
Yeah. You better be careful with the Bills in this one, man. They flipped that line through 0 against the money.
I just can't overlook the fact that the Bills beat the Broncos last playoffs 31-7.
Crick, there's probably a lot like money line money too on this one.
Yeah, what is the money line money doing on that? Let's see that.
It's always hard to read
on those low spreads.
Real quick before I pull that up, where was it? King Sandwich said, seems like everyone is on the Magic. We taking the Grizz. Jamie was saying yesterday overseas NBA trends are over. I'm thinking about for my plus 500 bet or minus 500 bet. You can get the Grizzlies plus 14.5 at 81 cents. So it's not fully the 83. So it's not a full minus 500, but plus 17.5 is 87 cents. Ooh, I could put a bid in at 83 or plus 17.5. Let me put that in.
I did take a Noah Pinda under 7.5 points minus 130 in that one.
Who?
Noah Pinda. He's projected, I think, 4.5. So you got like a little 3-point cushion there. It's the highest rated edge there on action I saw this morning.
This guy's gonna hit 2 threes the first 2 trips down the court. You're gonna be sweating your ass off the rest of the game.
That's okay. Listen, I love a good under. That's a good one.
Ghost says Drake May, INT, Drake May, pick 6. Ghost.
Craig, he doesn't get used that much. Like, even when he's on the court, they don't use him like that.
Fair enough.
Now, if he gets a lot of minutes, if he gets more minutes than he typically does, then maybe, but he's not. He's got to get the minutes to do it.
Oh, big money on the Bills. 62% of the bet, 76% of the money.
And they moved it a little bit. What was the open? No, they haven't. They moved it against the money on that too. Because it's all the way down to minus 105 for the Bills on the money line now. You got all that money on them. They're moving it the wrong way. Y'all better be careful.
That's what I'm saying. That Broncos ticket to win the AFC seems like I think I might pull the trigger on it.
I think you should.
If they win this game, they're going to host either New England or the Texans.
That's what I'm saying. They get to play them all at home till the Super Bowl.
Think about that. Think about that, Crick. Right now, let's see what it is on Calcio right now. Let's do some basic freaking math. Now, I know it's scary going against Josh Allen in the playoffs. I get it, unless you're Patrick Mahomes. But right now, to win the AFC, you can get Denver at it went up a little bit. 26 cents. So you're getting almost plus 300 for them to win the AFC. Now, they're at 26 cents. If they win this game and say they're either team, but let's just start with the Patriots. They're hosting the Patriots. Denver's favored in that game. So they're going to be above 50 cents. So that 26, if they win this game, is going to probably be 55, 56. I don't know. What would you – Broncos, Patriots, what? Would you give Broncos minus 2.5, minus 3 in that game? Opening line?
I wouldn't put it above
Probably.
3. 2.5.
Not above 3, but I mean 2.5 or 3 is probably where. Yeah.
It'd probably be
What
the
about
exact same line as this game, honestly.
What about Broncos, Texans? A little bit higher.
Shit, it'd be Broncos like
Third straight road game. You got to remember, third straight road game for the Texans.
Probably Broncos. Probably open at 4.5, move out to like 6, kind of like the Eagles line did last week.
If that happens, then your 26% is going to go into the 60s off of just one win. That's better than taking the money line on the Broncos.
It is.
100%. So if you like the Broncos, you pick the Broncos. You should take the Broncos on Calcio at 26 cents.
It would be the Texans would host that, right? They're the 5 seed, ain't they?
Yeah, the Bills can't host anything. They're done.
Yeah. Yep. Texans win, Bills win, Texans would host.
Yeah.
This season, I'm reading Evan Abrams' little trend report thing on action for the Bills and the Broncos. He's got teams that have faced the Jaguars. Coming off of a game versus the Jaguars are 12-4 against the spread in their next game this season.
It's too easy.
Too easy.
It's too easy, my man. Damn.
Broncos are 7-10 against the spread as a favorite.
Hey, real quick.
Tell us about
where are my gamers at? Looking for a comfortable but unique option for your gaming setup? Check out TechNiceSportsUSA.com with a wide range of ergonomic chairs in an array of colors. You will definitely bring your setup to the next level. Always comfy, never boring. TechNi or TechNiSport, use code RUMBLE for 10% off your entire order. That's code RUMBLE for 10% off your entire order. Go get you a comfy gaming chair. How about that?
How about that? Oh, Jose might have said Bills will host Patriots or Texans if they win. So maybe just misspoke. A little confusion there.
No, dude, my prediction, you were here, Crick. My prediction, I said I had a vision, had one of those visions. It was everything's playing out in the AFC exactly how I thought, except for the Steelers part, but it doesn't matter. My AFC championship was Bills coming to Foxborough. Goosebumps.
Goosebumps, he said.
Goosebumps.
I'll tell you, I don't know. Seeing what this money's doing and everything, I'm leaning Broncos.
You guys should root for the Bills and Patriots to win this week, because if that happens, I will be live streaming me and Cole watching this game, talking shit to each other.
The public did pretty good last week.
6-0.
They swept.
God, that's right. 6-0. But yeah, I'm fading the shit out of that this week. Ain't no way the book's gonna let them get licked twice in a row.
Well, they might not have a say, you know.
Yeah, we'll see. They always got to say.
Steps, doesn't 7.5 seem like too many points in the Seahawks-Niners game?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
That's too many
Kind of
points.
disrespectful.
Very disrespectful.
Dude,
I thought the Patriots-Texans line was too close.
And what have I been saying for the last 3 years, Greg? The Niners always beat the Seahawks.
That ain't true though.
And it's
Huh?
this the divisional
ain't true,
matchup
though.
too.
It
They
ain't.
always beat when the game matters most, Craig. What matter? What's a bigger game than this one, huh?
Hell, that one a couple weeks ago. I mean, yeah, this one's obviously bigger because it's win or go home, but that was a pretty big one.
All the marbles.
They got whipped in that game a couple weeks ago, which is why the recency bias has this line set so high. I still think it's too many points. I'm with you, kind of like we talked about yesterday, the day before, where maybe the 49ers just didn't show too much in that game.
Yeah, because they were banged up and they knew they had to get healthy. I mean, they didn't even play their left tackle.
But no George Kittle's a big deal. Hey, I tell you what, you need to look at Tonjes, Jake, Luke, whatever the hell that guy's name is.
Plus 180, I think. I saw it to score a touchdown.
Look at Tom. I feel like that guy scores a touchdown every game George Kittle don't play. Hell, you probably bet his receptions. You get him for 4+. They probably set his receptions like 2.5 or 3.5. Take that guy for a 4+, and maybe even take him for a tutty. He's gonna get a lot of the red zone targets.
I think we have good weather in all the games except for the Rams Chicago game was going to be cold as hell.
Is it gonna be windy?
A little bit of wind, a little bit of snow, but we're like the feels like is going to be like 0 in that game. And Stafford in those kind of games are 1-9 in his career.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ton just needs to be a leg of a touchdown parlay for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
He's plus 340. I don't know why I said plus 190.
Grass guy says Broncos Texans AFC Championship. No one wants to see that. That is a gross game. No one wants to see that.
Bet the under if they play. Know that.
That'll be my minus 500. I'll just go like under 50. Just
hell
take
yeah.
it up.
Hell yeah. They'll set it like 42.5.
Yeah. So my for my minus, so you guys know this because I'll do my minus 500 since it starts at 11 a.m. my time. My minus 500 is going to be taking in the Berlin game. I will take Memphis plus 14.5, and if that wins, I will I'll take another one tonight and I'll post it. But it's going to be Memphis my plus 14.5. You're not getting blown out overseas. They want this to be a good game.
I'm going to take in that same game, but I'm going to take over. They said these games trending over. Let's go over. Yeah, we can go way down with this thing. Golly, let's see. Let's go over 212.5 in that game. It's minus 498.
Ooh, I could take Desmond Bain to get 15 points. Let me see if I can find.
Jaw's not. They don't have Jaw listed. Is he hurt or whatever? What's going on with him?
Jaw's like going to get traded.
Jaw's a dipshit.
He is.
I'm trying to find one that's right at the 83. It's really hard to find, but nope. I'm looking at like rebounds, assists.
Who did you say was going to win the game?
Me?
He said Grizzlies plus 14.5
for my minus 500. Grizzlies plus 14.
And I like over 212.5 for the game.
Although I might change it to one of these plays instead.
This just feels like a classic what could go wrong spot.
What could go wrong?
You probably won't break it.
That's the beauty of it.
That's the beauty of it, yeah.
Yeah, and Desmond Bain to get 15 points is at 79%. Not quite 83, but or no, you can get it at 78. Ooh.
You should just bet the prop that I gave out to just score one basket, 2 points.
I'm trying to find one.
That guy's gonna hit a 3 in the first 3 times down the court steps.
Pinned it over half a point. Minus.
Never mind. I'm changing my bet. We're not gonna mess around with it. Didn't someone in the chat say something about these? Jamie was talking about these games go over in these international games. That makes sense. They want to put on a show. We can get over 215.5 in this game at 81 cents. So it's right around that minus 500 at 83. I think that's going to be my play.
He ain't listening to nothing I said as he steps.
What'd you say? Under?
No,
Yes.
I said all that shit you just said, and then I said I'm taking mine over 212.5
Oh, I'm doing 215 and a
like
half.
3 times.
So now that's the play because you guys agree on it.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
one.
just
Over 212.5.
I'll post my ticket right now.
Can you get that on Kalshi?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably where he's putting it in at.
All right, I'm gonna put it in. So we're gonna start $50.
Hey, you got to think here though. You might be for those of y'all that's available to, because you're getting over 212.5 at minus 498. So over 215 at 79 cents. You're getting a little worse odds on that one. It's one of the weird situations like that.
Yeah, but that this one is not an actual. This is like a minus 435 or something like that.
Okay.
What are we calling this? A 7-bet ladder. What are we calling this?
It was a 7-step ladder. He had a name for his, but it was gimmicky. It was like his was like 7 steps to heaven or something like that.
Ours is 7 steps to what the fuck could go wrong.
Yeah.
I'm
trying to figure out how to find this. Where do I go? Alt spreads and totals.
I'm just proud of you for spelling that right, Coco.
I don't know where to go on the app. Well,
on the app, you go to the total, and then you click the little the current line, the number or whatever, 230 something, whatever it is, and then you move it all the way to the left.
Boys, I might have to hop out of here. I need to do something real quick before I start the show up. We'll be starting in about 15 minutes. Y'all do your thing. Whatever steps you want to join Grass Guy and I this morning?
no, I've got something. I got an appointment to go to after this.
You're not invited anymore.
Sorry, man. I'll be there Friday night though. Tomorrow night, baby.
Have a great day, chat. Will, be safe, buddy. Steps, you're not
Later,
invited.
buddy. We'll see you
Sorry,
tomorrow.
Craig.
Look at that, Steps. There it is.
I can't do it on my phone. Where do I go?
You can't.
Alternate spreads and totals.
Okay, Steps. I'll show you. Let me walk you through this. Let me get to the game. Okay, Steps.
Okay.
You see that? Over 230 and a half.
Is that under alter? Yes. Okay. Yes or no? Yes.
Click the 230 and a half.
Okay. I got you.
And then you can move it all the way over.
The 215 and a half?
Yep.
Minus 456.
Yeah, I mean, it's close enough.
All right. $50. What could go wrong? Here we go.
Nothing. $50 to win 62.
This will get fun.
Yeah, I'm down. I got to find a minus 400 after this one cashes. Oh, man. So you don't like anything in the NFL games, huh?
I mean, I'm going to. I like the Tunges touchdown bet that he gave. Can we find something to pair that with? I was looking at some odds, but maybe pair
Who
it
hasn't
with
scored a
another.
touchdown in like forever is James Cook.
Yeah. I was looking at what's his odds though? Because if you're gonna bet like something close to even or plus 120, you might as well take Kyron Williams.
Ooh, a snow game. Jenna just said, "You guys are crazy. 50 to win 62." Yeah, I know we're crazy, but it's the ladder. We're gonna ladder. This 50 is gonna eventually turn into 1,000 because that's what Steps guaranteed.
Yes, that's what we're doing. So he's gonna bet. Well, we bet 50 on the minus 500, and then when we win that, we're gonna take those winnings, all of the winnings, and we're gonna put it on a minus 400, and then we're gonna take all those winnings and put it on a minus 300. Then we're gonna do it with a minus 200, then a minus 100, and then I think Will at the very end, I think you have to hit 2 even money bets back to back.
How are you gonna feel putting $500 on an even money bet? I don't know if your fingers are actually gonna click confirm on that, Steps.
I might split it in half at that point. At this point, you can do whatever you want.
Hey, here's an even money bet. James Cook to score a tutty. That might be my bet if we make it to Saturday.
You think Cortland Sutton?
Yeah, I think Sutton could have a good game.
Score a tutty?
Did you see the Bills only have 3 healthy wide receivers?
They got Josh Allen.
Dude, look at this. They have Shakir, Cooks, and Coleman. Everyone else is on IR. Good thing they have 2 tight ends, dude.
I'm looking to see what Williams and Tunges together can get you. That gets you plus 900. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
That's what I would put in.
I'm gonna probably bet Brandon Cooks to score.
Dude, you're better off like betting him to get like more than 1 catch.
Nah, he get in the end zone, baby.
No, but for real, Tunges and who else? Like plus 900 is good, but can we get a plus 2,000?
Ninja, don't you mean over 215.5? Do it. Ride this wave with us, Ninja. Ride this wave with us. Ghost is leaning under in the Grizzlies Magic. Well, we just need to go over 215.5. We don't need to go over, or it can go over that and stay under the 230.5. You know? If you don't know, now you know. What do you got going on this morning?
I got an appointment to go to after this.
You always have appointments to go to.
It's my day off. That's when you get things done, right?
What? It says target video can't be set up for raid? What? Let's see. Let's try that again.
Smith and Jigba is minus 105 to score a touchdown.
Really? That dude also hasn't scored in a while, it feels like. We are raiding Crick's Corner.
Let me see what
Gut says, fuck, I just wanted to say it because saw the ad on YouTube. It said you can, so I did. Add baby. Yeah, the F jar. The F-bomb jar. The F-bomb. You can say it.
1,800. Kyron Williams, Tunges, and Smith and Jigba to score a touchdown. I'm going to put that in. It's about $7 win you $100.
$100? $100? I'm going to do a 3-legger. Anything. It could be a side. It could be a prop. Either, but whatever we come up with, I'm going to do a 3-legger $100 bet, I think.
I've gotten, dude, I've hit like 5 of these plus 2,000s in like 5 straight weeks. So now it's like I keep wanting to hit. I'm gonna be sad that the season's getting ready to come to an end because they're fun. Like $5.
But you got baseball. You're gonna be the best.
We have to be home run bets, dude. I've got to do home run. It's tough though because I was thinking about this. Touchdowns, I know it's just I don't know. Home runs is tough because the odds are the same, right? You know what I'm saying? As far as like the plus money and how you can like, but it's just like there's 162 games. There's 9. It's different than anytime touchdown sport.
Hitters go through cold streaks, and then all of a sudden a hitter hits a home run in 4 straight games, and you're like, do I really want to bet him in the 5th game? But
the NFL, it's easier to be like, oh, Smith and Jigba hasn't scored in 3 weeks. He's due versus. Oh, Judge hasn't hit a home run in 10 days, and it's like that could stretch to 20, dude. Fast.
I think with baseball, if Kalshi offers it, I'm going to be looking at a lot of the base hits is what I'm going to be looking at.
Okay.
Like total bases.
I'm definitely doing futures this year for sure on Kalshi.
You think Acuna can get a steal this season?
Of course. Is that a promo bet? 1 steal? I did bet the Braves to win the World Series already, but it's okay. They were like 30-1.
Yeah, that's right. All right, we're raiding Crick's Corner. The show doesn't end here. It continues over there. I got to get ready to go to work. Steps, you got to get to an appointment. Thank you for joining us today. It's been fun, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back tomorrow for a Football Friday. We'll be taking a look at the weekend bets. plus whatever news breaks. We'll probably have a couple more coaches or whatnot that end up getting hired. All that and more. But until tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen.
Good luck. Good gambling.
And game.